We unfortunately got to look at more victories. Caleb Williams, in my personal opinion, and I had a nice debate with this by my brother on 7 Hollis. He still thinks it's the Jacksonville game. I know, Mike, you said this is Jacksonville game too for his first game, for his best game. I'm not mad at that. I'm gonna say this is best game for me because I'm gonna put some other things around it. Well, one, yeah, there we go. Thank you, Alex. I should feel ashamed as a Hove Avenger for forgetting that. More victories of the minor league coaches. But I think that this was best because the Packers are a way better defense than the Jacksonville Jaguars. Even though he didn't score any touchdowns, I would have loved to see one, but he didn't score a touchdown. It was the command he had. He looked more in control against a better defense. And also the way that, just look at the last couple of weeks, man. Like outside of that quarter, that final quarter, Washington, he's been playing like absolute shit. So just to see him bounce back from that, and he had the game won for him. He had the game against your greatest rival. That to me is why I feel this is his best game. And of course, he 70 yards on the ground. To me, it was more complete. And I'm just more and more convinced that Caleb is a guy. Is he gonna huff it out again? Probably. I think we're on the rookie thing where you just said, Mikey, 1 week he's gonna look great. 1 week he's not gonna look great. I think that's probably gonna be the thing for the rest of the year. Now, I do think the play calling is gonna help him out tremendously, and it's gonna make that less and less messy for him. But I loved what I saw. I'm more and more convinced, and it's not about do we have the guy anymore. It's not ruining the guy who we think is the guy. And that's why I think the Bears, and I think Thomas Brown, we just talk about Thomas Brown in a second. Everything to me for him was on the table. This is a massive moment. Forget the Bears for a second. This is a massive moment for Thomas Brown because let's be real about this. Black coaches don't get the love they're supposed to get. Mike, you just brought it up with Mike Vrabel. They're like, yeah, he's going to be the guy. We'll interview some other niggas before the Rooney Rule out, but he's the guy. So there's not a lot of black coaches who really get that love and get that respect on the hiring level. So if you're Thomas Brown, if I'm him, I'm looking at it like, not only can I either try to have a chance to get this job, I have a chance to do with this kid that, everybody said that he should be in a short amount of time. And then this is a guy also who Sean McVay named him assistant head coach after just 1 year as assistant as a running back coach. This is Sean McVay we're talking about that. I think that shows you just how much respect he has for Thomas Brown's knowledge of the game. So to me, everything's on the table for him. And if Caleb can come out of this year, and I'm going to kind of combine this last topic together for this with the passing touchdowns. Beginning of the year, I said that Caleb was going to throw for 3,500 yards, 28 passing touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. I don't think he's going to throw for 10 picks. I don't think he's going to throw for 28 touchdowns. I'm bringing that down to 15. My brother actually did math. There's a path for him to get 20. I still don't think he will. But I think if you can get over 3,000 yards, he's over, I think, 2,100 at the moment, almost 2,100 right now. I think 3,000 is still very much in play. And you get a 15 touchdowns and maybe like less than 10 picks for all the drama that you had in the season, the first 9 weeks before Thomas Brown came there, I think that bodes well for Caleb, and that bodes very well for Thomas Brown. So if there's anything I'm going to take, I kept watching that final drive on repeat. He looked phenomenal, man. And especially with how much of a bad position the offensive line put him in. Back-to-back sacks. And he almost got sacked third time. Big time throw to Rome Odunze. Big time throw to Rome Odunze again in the Keenan Allen. Mike, you brought up him and Rome are really, really clicking. That's another dude I'm 100% convinced about. I know we can all sit up here. Oh, maybe it should go offensive lineman. Rome is a guy, man. Rome is a guy. He's almost at 500 yards already. You still got 7 more games for the year, and I think you're going to see more of the Rome and Caleb connection. So if there's anything I take from him, man, I think Caleb is showing us that he's got it in him. Dante, do you take anything from Caleb's play, and how many passing touchdowns did you have him with at the beginning of the year, and how many do you think he's going to finish with?
I think I said something outrageous with the passing touchdowns. I know I'm nowhere near. I was wild. I was behind.
You and Bang was wild.
I was on my generational shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I said something crazy. So how many is he at right now?
He's at 10. No, he's at 9. He's at 9. 9 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. He's got like hold on, I got this back. Let me see. I got the yards right here. Here we go. He's got 2016 yards, 9 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
Wow. I think he will. end up with 7 games left. I say no.
Crazy thing, Jaden Daniels only got like 200 yards more passing than one touchdown.
I think he'll throw for. He got at least another 1,100 yards in him. That should be pretty attainable. 9 touchdowns.
By the way, happy birthday to Caleb Williams too. So there's the next birthday.
Oh yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I'll probably say I'm gonna go 16 touchdowns.
16? Okay.
16. Okay. He finishes with 16 and he throws 8 picks. 16 and 8.
Okay, so what did you did you like what you saw from yesterday?
I did. Like I said, he really looked more under control. And when he's under control, that's when you see the special throws. Like when he's hyped up, when you see those throws where he's throwing the ball 200 miles an hour. But like yesterday, you saw some balls where he really had to put touch on them. And he really had, the throw that Tom Brady was like, I wouldn't have thrown that ball. When he tried to put it between the 2 defenders and Keenan got it, type of shit. Like those
Brady
are the throws
was losing this shit yesterday.
Yeah, he was screaming like a fan, but like those are the throws that you get from Caleb when he's actually, under control and looks comfortable. So I like what I saw yesterday. And I think, like I said, you hate to pivot to, well, we just got to see him grow. But I mean, that's what it is right now with the coaching situation. So I think like I said, I think 16 and 8. I see people putting, 20 in there. I don't see them.
I don't see 20. He'd have to go
just because of the defenses we're gonna have to play. And
I don't see another. For him to get that, you gotta have another like 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, he gotta have a nuts game. Yeah,
and I don't see that. Like Dante said with the defenses there. I had 27 total touchdowns for him and like 3,700 yards. Obviously, all of our predictions are fucking fucked for the season. Everything. Yeah. Playoffs, record, Pro Bowlers, everything. We fucking.
If you want a nice hearty laugh, go back and watch the I'm Not Gonna Hold You Bears preview special.
Facts. One of my guys hit me asking about where do I get my refund on the Bears over under wins. Fuck out of here, dude. But I think 7 games left. I think he could get 2 this weekend coming up. I'm gonna say probably 17. I say 17 touchdowns with only maybe 7 picks. If you really watch him, he really doesn't put the ball in harm's way.
Which is something he's brought over from college. Which
he doesn't really put the ball in harm's way. The one pick that and I had told you, Scott. I was like, I don't like the way Fluke's be talking about Caleb. And you're like, no, I don't think he's really shading him. And I'm like, if you really go back and listen now, in hindsight, with everything we know, you can tell he was trying to kind of like clip his wings a little bit and neuter him the way he was playing. Because there's no way that interception that he threw to Rome against the Colts that bounced off of Rome's, right off of here, it was in his chest. Yeah. There's no way that's on him. And the dude caught it one-handed with 1 foot right on the sideline. Unless he's throwing picks like that are miraculously, like he's not gonna just throw it to anybody. So I got 17 touchdowns, 7 picks, which is I'm gonna take that.
How many yards?
And he'll get like 3,100 yards. Where's he at right now?
He's at 2016.
He'll get about 3,100 yards. I think he's gonna, some games, look at it like this. If the Lions are who we think they are, the Bears will be playing from behind. They will have to throw the ball. So he might have a couple, 275 games.
If there's any Achilles heel for the Lions, I'm saying defense is still mid to me. I'm sorry. Especially with the injuries they got. But the difference is them niggas are going to score. That's the difference.
And even if you look at it, and we can't rely on that Jared Goff will give us one anymore shit because if you watching the Bears defense, you could just say, fuck it.
Jared Goff still giving one, though.
Nah, not with this new year game plan. We got 2 running backs. We can go ahead and give them 20 carries each. Go ahead and run it down the Bears' throat, and they will still put up 38 on us. So they're a different beast. But, I love what I saw from Caleb. I love the fact that he used his legs because he has to. It's kind of like, they kind of use the Justin Fields playbook, running the RPOs with them. And it works, because he can't do that. One thing I do want to see if you are running to the left sideline that ball needs to be in your left hand.
Yeah.
It should not be in your right hand, because you know what I'm saying? Like he running like this, holding it like this, like nah. So I was really impressed with him. I think he's looking good. I never wavered off of him. I knew he was the guy. I think he's still gonna be the guy. And we're seeing that.
So cool.
Triple double hat trick, I know the code too. Ice trade, go for trade, yeah we cold too. Getting paper on these player haters, old news. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not